YouTube Nation, we're going to talk about what's been selling on my eBay shop. It's nothing fancy. It's not like Applebee's on a date night, bourbon straight steak with the Oreo shake. It's a whipped cream on the top too. But on a serious note, it's Mess Hall Digs. Like I'm ever really serious. We like to have a silly goose time on this show, man. I love to thrift. I love to sell on eBay. I have a great time doing it. I'm a simple guy, man. Give me a Coors Light and a phone charger, and I'm happy. I like to tell you guys about my thrifting adventures, what's been selling. Hopefully you can pick up something that you've maybe passed on before. Because that's the thing I do when I watch videos. I always love watching the what sold videos so I can maybe pick up on something that I missed and then go back the next time and find that joker. All right. So if that's the kind of thing you like, man, get with your boy. Like and subscribe. Get that issue, man. What sold? I got a hot 16 for you. Now, these are just some of the items that I sold. I'm not going to give you everything because I sell so much stuff. This would be a 4-hour video if I told you everything that sold, because that's how badass I am. That's a lie. Don't believe a word I say. But I will give you some things for free. Polo Bear t-shirt, man. These things are awesome. I've only found maybe 2 in my thrifting career. This was the Fisherman Polar Bear. Paid $4.99 for it. It sold for $45. So be on the lookout for them Ralph Lauren Polo Bear joints. Palladium Boots, Maine, maybe a brand you haven't heard of before. They are really nice. They are like a combat style boot. Women's boots, very good quality. They sell for pretty good money. I paid $9.99 for these. I sold them for $40 plus shipping. Found these pretty cool Kansas City Chiefs can coolers. One's for like the long neck bottles, one's for the cans. They're like a stainless steel can cooler. Paid $3.99. Sold them for $23. It's football season. There's some Chiefs fans out there, so I scooped them up knowing that they would probably sell pretty fast, and your boy was correct. Sold these doll Halloween sets I talked about in my last video when I was scrounging around Walmart trying to find some things to sell that weren't on clearance. So I picked up a couple packs of these. I sold a pair, so I was happy because I took kind of a gamble on it. Paid $18. They sold for $35, so doubled my money theoretically, but better than that, I'm just glad that the gamble paid off. You know, because that's what feels the best, is when you take a gamble. You know how it is. You know how when you find something and you're like, oh no, should we take a chance with this one? And then it pays off. That's the feeling, man. Like, I know what I'm doing around here. Eddie George jersey. Now, Eddie George was a huge, legendary football player for the Tennessee Titans. As you guys know, I live in Tennessee. The Titans play right up the street from me. And Eddie George was a huge part of their Super Bowl run. Now, this jersey only cost $4.99. I sold it for $65. And the reason I was able to charge a little bit more for the vintage one that I found is because it had that nice Super Bowl crest thing on there, screen printed on. A little harder to find that version of his Titans jersey, so that one added more value to it than a standard Eddie George jersey, and that's why I was able to get top dollar. I was at TJ Maxx grabbing some things. I always get like my sugar-free coffee syrups there. I always see what Ray Dunn's got going on because my wife's a huge fan. They just happen to have the new Ray Dunn Halloween gnomes, and I knew she didn't have one, so I scooped one for her because I'm a good dude. But on the way out, saw this Betsy Johnson like pumpkin-looking joint purse, and it was $19.99. I said, pumpkin, fall, Halloween, Betsy, she's pretty cool. Some of her stuff is, I just said, let's see what happens. And I threw it up on the eBay store for $52, and it sold in a week. So, another very good feeling on that one. Now, these Chuck Taylor Converse All-Star High Top OG black and white colorways are probably the closest thing to a replenishable as I have, because I can find them for $6.99 all day, and I sell them for $36 all day. So anytime I find a pair, I snatch them. They always sell within a week. Very classic sneaker. Always sells out on my eBay store. So anytime I find them, I scoop them. I suggest you do the same. Guaranteed hot fire sellers. The OG Chuck Taylor All-Star Converse. Found this Lego character wall mount joint. So you put your little favorite Lego figures in it. Got the little mini Lego figures. You can mount it right to the wall. It's a nice hard plastic case. It's shaped like a Lego. I think I paid $2.99, $3.99 for this thing. Sold for $18 plus shipping. Sold in like 2 days. So easy peasy. Like I said, simple man. Now this next one was just kind of a fun, weird, who cares thing. So I bought a whole box of these ugly sweater game cards. I got a box of 12 packs of these things for $1. So I mean, I'm taking a huge risk, obviously. But I figured, if I could sell these things for $3-4 a piece profit and sell all 12 during the holiday season, I mean, I'll turn my $1 into a $48 uptick. So I said, let's see what happens. I sold my first pack, so hopefully the rest of them go, and I'll keep you updated because I know you're just dying to know how it's gonna work out. Found these Air Max Plus 97s. They were in pristine condition. I mean, no brainer. I preach about kids' shoes. These were a 5Y, awesome condition, awesome colorway, popular shoe, $9.99, sold for $49.99. It just doesn't get any easier, man. Found this GameCube controller. Now, GameCube, obviously, legendary gangster OG system. I was hype. It was $6.99. I knew immediately this is gonna go for $40-45. It sold for $40. GameCube controllers, Guitar Hero controllers. I even beat up old Xbox, PlayStation consoles with no cords. I mean, those go for $25 too. I mean, if you can find it cheap, they're gonna sell, man. Next one was really cool, man. So like in 1990, I believe, don't quote me, but around 1990, Franklin Mint did like this 24 karat gold plated Scrabble edition set. Now it came with the game and like this nice box, and it had the drawers. I think you could even get like the table and chairs to match everything. Real beautiful, nicely done set. Well, my boy has the tiles and the little pews. Are they called pews? They look like church pews you hold the little tiles on. But he had thems. He had the tiles, and he had like some scorecards. So that's all he had of the set. And he said, sell this for me on eBay. So because he's my boy, I said, I'm getting 30% off top. He said, fine. So it sold for $220 plus shipping. So, I mean, we're talking almost $70 in my pocket just for taking a couple pictures and posting it for him. So he was happy. I got a little bit of change out of it. It was a beautiful set. Customers happy. I mean, it's a beautiful world, man. Posted about these on my Instagram, the Jordan Lace Locks. Not a fan. Don't care. Move on next. They are so you don't have to tie your shoes, like if you were just like too drunk and couldn't tie your shoe, you just pull a little lace lock and you're good to go. So I take them off. My shoes usually come on like Jordan 6s or Jordan 5s. And also, if you could find those shoes out in the wild that are like beat up Jordan 5s, take the lace locks off of them, sell the beat up Jordan 5s for a few dollars, and then sell the lace locks for a few dollars, and just get money while you're making money, because you're getting some money. So it's something to look into. There is a market for them. Sold these for $24. Yet! Rain Spooner, man, old school, made in Korea. Now that's the name. He does a lot of cool Hawaiian, weird sports stuff. I usually find baseball, Hawaiian looking shirts where it's just the team with all the cool little things on it. Here's what the Rain Spooner tag looks like. Very, very sought after shirts. I've only found like 2 or 3 of these. I've sold all 3 of them over $50. You can find them cheap, $4.99. I paid $4.99 for this one. It was missing a button, and I still got $55 for it. So if that tells you anything, Rain Spooner, vintage, made in Korea, sports stuff. I picked up these black Clover ladies hats during TJ Maxx's clearance sale. I paid $3.99 for them. I bought 2. I just sold 1 for $24. So obviously $3.99 into $24 is pretty good lick. And last week I talked to you about the food trends. I know a lot of eBayers are into the food trends, selling food. They do pretty good with food and candy and things. So I was at 5 and Below buying some snacks for the kids. And I'm waiting in line because there was 10 people in line and 1 cashier. Makes total sense, right? So while I'm waiting there, I see the new limited edition all lime Skittles. I said, oh man, that sounds pretty good. And because I'm a reseller and I can't pick up anything without scanning it anymore, it's become kind of a habit. Anytime I pick up anything, I'm scanning it just to see. And lo and behold, I scanned it. And there was this thing, oh man, hey, if you got lime Skittles and you sell on eBay, you can make a little change. So I bought 12 packs, posted them right there in my truck. I got into my truck, I laid them out on the console of my truck. I snapped a few pics, posted them for sale, got an offer of $28. And I just said, whatever, 28 bucks, fine. This trend's not going to last long. They normally don't. Because I remember with the Travis Scott cereal, when those came out, and then the Lady Gaga Oreos and like the Pokemon Oreos, they last a little bit, and then they just go away because stores start restocking. So I figured 28 bucks, that's cool. It pays for the snacks that I got for myself and the kids, and I got reimbursed for the Skittles. It was kind of fun, so that was a good deal on that. And if you've made it this far without falling asleep or turning it off, here's your bonus. So I had these Converse John Barbados rubber rain boots. Now, the cool thing about this is I was the only one on planet Earth that were selling a pair of these. I think it was the hardest thing to find value for. Now, I found a pair that had sold a couple years ago for like 55 bucks. I know when they came out, they were 100 some. They came out 4 or 5 years ago. These were in great condition. So just using kind of my experience and my talent and my awesome judgment and my expertise of selling goods online, I said, hey, here you go, $70 plus shipping. They sold almost immediately. And I was like, oh shit, maybe I messed up. And then I got a couple messages from some dudes. And they were like, man, you sold those already? I would have gave you a $100. Oh man, I would have gave you way more than 70. Oh man, So, did I mess up? Probably. Do I care? Not that much. Paid $6.99. Got 70 plus shipping. Move on to the next thing. And that's it, bruh. That's the list. Hope you had a good time. Hope you learned a few new brands. Saw some things that you had maybe passed up on before. And now you can go ahead and scoopage. Because your boy brought it to light for you. Mess Hall Digs, man. Like and subscribe if you want. And I'll see you on the next one. Ooh! Ooh! What's good? It's your boy Mess Hall Digs, man. So this is how every FaceTime I do with my mom goes. This is how her camera always looks like this when she's trying to FaceTime with me. How are my grandkids? Mom, put your whole face in the view, man.